Okay, so a while back I made a video talking about Pokemon and what they're based on. I included every single Pokemon in that video except for special forms like regional forms, Mega Evolutions, Gigantamax forms. So that's what we're going to go over today. This is all the inspirations on top of what the base form is already inspired by. So if it sounded like I missed anything based on the inspirations, check back the original video. Like when I get to Mega Blastoise, I don't say that it's a turtle. I don't say anything else just besides what the new additions to the form are. Starting off with regional forms, where we first head to Alola. Alolan Rattata is based on Black Rat, Brown Rat, Polynesian Rat, Hakamuri, and Gangster. Raticate, Black Rat, Brown Rat, Polynesian Rat, Crime Boss, Chipmunks, and Hamsters. Raichu, Surfing Pikachu, Hodad or Fake Surfers, Puka. Sandshrew, Igloo and Curling Stones, Sandslash, Ice Axes, and Icicles. Vulpix, Arctic Fox, and Camouflage for Snow. Ninetales, Arctic Fox, Camouflage for Snow, Poliahu, Tolikitu. Diglett, Pele's Hair, Black Sand, Placer Deposits. Dugtrio, Pele's Hair, Black Sand, Placer Deposits, California Surfer. Meowth, British Shorthair. Persian, British Shorthair, visual pun of the term big-headed. Geodude, Piezoelectric Crystals, Magnetite, Thunder Eggs. Graveler, Piezoelectric Crystals, Magnetite, Thunder Eggs, Amber. Golem, Piezoelectric Crystals, Magnetite, Railgun. Grimer, Oil Slick and Dwarfing. Muck, Oil Slick. Executor, Palm Tree, Drakena, Coca, Island, Gigantism. Marowak, Fire Dancer, Mana, Night Marchers. Then for the Galarian regional forms, once again we have Meowth, this time Norwegian Forest Cats, European Wildcats, Vikings. Ponyta, Shetland Pony and Unicorn. Rapidash, Unicorns. Slowpoke, Spice from Dune, due to Galarian Slowpoke's change, coming from a Galarian Spice. This one is the least concrete, mostly just a fan theory. Slowbro, Cone Snails and Arm Cannons. Farfetch'd, Giant Musclebear, Wild Leak, Club or Javelin Thrower, Samurai with an Odachi. Wheezing, Noble Gases Pun, Steam Engine, Chimneys, Chimney Hat, Sponges. Mr. Mime, Tap Dancers, Ice Skaters, Snowman. Articuno, Masquerade Ball Patron, Cockatrice. Zapdos, Kiwi, Roadrunner, Secretary Bird, English Powtier. Moltres, Cormorant. Slowking, Warlocks. Corsola, Bleached Coral. Zigzagoon, European Badger and Glam Rock Bands. Linoon, European Badger and Glam Rock Bands. Darumaka, Snowman and Yeti. Darmanitan, Snowman, Yeti, Firecracker, Dharmic Religions. Yamask, Runestones, Deldagast, and Tarabarva. Apologies for that pronunciation. Stunfisk, Foothold Trap, Pokeball, Footprints, or Fallen Leaves. Then we go back in time to Hisui, where we have Growlithe. This is an increased inspiration from the Kominu statues that inspired normal Growlithe. Same with Arcanine, with the Kominu statues again. This time also Plumes of Smoke. Voltorb, Japanese chestnuts or acorns. Traditional Japanese fireworks. Seed Ball, the old school Pokeballs we see in Legends Arceus. Electrode, Japanese chestnuts or acorns. Traditional Japanese fireworks. The old school Pokeballs we see in Legends Arceus. Typhlosion, Psychochomp figures. Kamohuchi, Magatama beads. Quillfish, Fugu dish. Sneasel. Honestly, this one is just a color change, likely just a camo better in the snow. Samurott, Japanese otter, sea otter, Ronin, Flamberge, or Chris. Lilligant, Illum Victorialis, or Akotanisi, ballerina, gymnast, figure skater. Zorua, Vengeful Ghost and Reverence, also Frostbite. Zoroark, Vengeful Ghost and Reverence, also Frostbite. Braviary, Stellar's Sea Eagle, Papuan Eagle, Eye Spots, or Third Eye. Sligo, Scaly Foot Gastropod. Gudra, Scaly Foot Gastropod. Avalugg, Glacier, Permafrost, Snowplow, Plucking, and Avalanche. Decidueye, Autumn Season, Kasa, Ayagasa, Ronin, Seacap Kamua, Blackiston's Fish Owl, Burning Owl, Secretary Birds. Then Paldea, which has the shortest list here with just Tauros, Spanish Fighting Bull, Osborne Bull, Toro Embolado, Bous a la Mar, Water Buffalo, Propellers, Water Wheel, Triskelion. And then finally Wooper for Skull and Crossbones, Iberian Ribnewt, and Mudskippers. That is all the regional forms and what they're based on top of what their normal forms are based on. Moving on to Mega Evolutions. This one's going to be a little different because a lot of Mega Evolutions They just made them like spikier or bigger. There's not really new inspirations for some of these forms, so I'll just elaborate on what the difference is for the Mega form in comparison to its normal form, and then still, obviously, if there are new inspirations added to it, saying what those inspirations are. Mega Venusaur is the same as normal Venusaur. It's a horned frog with the foliage, mainly a flower resembling a Rafflesia arnoldi, having grown out even more than normal Venusaur. Mega Charizard X just leans more into the European Dragon inspiration that also inspired normal Charizard, with the blue flames possibly signaling a stronger fire. Mega Charizard Y, mostly just a more spiky version of regular Charizard. Mega Blastoise leans more into the existing artillery inspiration for regular Blastoise, most noticeably a more tank-like gun on top of its shell. Mega Beedrill. Original Beedrill had some Wasp inspiration to begin with, but Mega Beedrill commits to it more, specifically the Asian Giant Hornet and Yellow Jacket. Mega Pidgeot. Punk hairstyles for its crest, and just a more colorful version of normal Pidgeot. Mega Alakazam. Sorcerer, Wizard, and Sadu. Mega Slowbro. Just more consumed by the shelter on its tail. Mega Gengar. Spikier Gengar, leaning more into it being an Oni, as his third eye is common among Oni. Mega Kangaskhan. This is a more armored Kangaskhan with the kid out of the pouch. Mega Pinsir. Calcodis Vesicolor. Mega Gyarados. Konibori, the unnamed legendary Pokemon Misty Sol, unless this was what that was supposed to be, and they had the design and idea for Megas 10 years before they implemented them, which I doubt. Mega Aerodactyl, idea of Avatism, and grew a goatee. Mega Mewtwo X, this is armored up Mewtwo, and then Mega Mewtwo Y, Mewtwo turning more into Mew, what it was cloned from. Mega Ampharos, Chinese dragon being the source of its luscious hair. Mega Steelix, diamonds, potentially reference to Crystal Onyx from the anime. Mega Scizor, Scizor with a more samurai-inspired armor. Mega Heracross, Hercules Beetle. Mega Houndoom, just a more armored-up version of a normal Houndoom. Personally, his chest piece looks somewhat like a skull of some kind of animal or Pokemon to me. Mega Tyranitar. The spikes of normal Tyranitar seem to have grown out more, and his belly now has a face on it, or at least that's how I see it. Mega Sceptile. Automy. When animals have appendages they can throw in self-defense, as well as a rocket launcher. Mega Blaziken. Mostly looks the same, maybe a different outfit. Hair is in an X, and he's got flaming fists now. Mega Swampert. Roided out Swampert that its yellow parts just turned orange. Mega Gardevoir becomes more of a balloon dancer. Mega Sableye, now carrying a giant gem, and his eyes are now more like rubies. Mega Mawile just seems to be an older version of the childlike Mawile, taller and more vicious back head. Mega Aggron, fully taken over by its metal plating, causing it to shed the rock type and become mono steel type. Mega Medicham, rain dancers, as well as it leaning more into its Hindu deity inspiration. Mega Manantric, maned wolf. Mega Sharpedo, Saw Shark, Sawfish, Motorboat. Mega Camerupt, dromedary camel, wild yak, then its two volcano tops in its normal form fused into one major volcano. Mega Altaria, Dutch caps, Ushankas, bigger cloud, and its bottom body of the cloud more exposed. Mega Banette, just more zippers and heads attached to the body. Mega Absol, Angel and Lamassu. Mega Galil, grew a beard and unhinged its jaw. Mega Salamence, fighter jet, hang gliding, and blood moon. Mega Metagross, yellow face mask, new spike, and it's jumping at you. Mega Latias and Mega Latios, color change, and both look even more jet-like. Mega Rayquaza, Greek letter of Delta, more spike and energy coming off of them. Mega Lopunny, 80s style aerobic outfit. Mega Garchomp, Grim Reaper and even more spikes. Mega Lucario, flowing dreads, grown out hair, and more spikes. Mega Abomasnow, ice spikes coming off of him, and more bear-like, probably a polar bear. Mega Gallade, Matador, Bullfighter, Superhero. Mega Autono, Angel, Fairy, Doctor, Sweet Lolita, Magical Girl. Mega Diancie, Magic Girl. Personally, I think it looks more like a wedding dress and a heart-cut diamond. Now, for Pokemon's Gigantamax forms. Venusaur, beta design of Venusaur. The flower on Venusaur seems to become more parasitic and taking over Venusaur. Charizard, Burning Godzilla. Blastoise, Battleship, and Leonardo da Vinci's design for an armored fighting vehicle. Butterfree, Mothra. Pikachu, made to look even more like Pikachu's Gen 1 and 2 designed. Meowth, the long cat meme and Monty Python's flying circus sketch about a cat with elongated arms. Machamp, Ultra Giants. Gengar, I'm really guessing myself here, and my guess is Gigantamax Gengar is supposed to be more like a scary cave, or maybe even a haunted house. Tell me what you think this design inspirations could be in the comments below. Kingler, Japanese spider crab, bubblebeard, bearded king. Lapras, cruise ship, music box, or ocarina. Eevee, its chest fluff has grown up to take in more of its body. Snorlax, hill and possibly a park with tree and its own greenery. Garbodor, landfill, Melmetal, Balor and Cyclops. Rillaboom, rock drummers. Cinderace, ears grown out and his little rock he kicks around is now a massive boulder. Inteleon, sniper atop a watchtower. Corviknight, ninja stars or throwing knives for their feathers, larger wingspan, and a reddish color added to its design. Orbeetle, UFOs and steel blue ladybird. Dreadnought and ironclad warships. Colossal, firebox, furnace, or oven. Flapple and Appleton, caramel, candy, or baked apple, and then Convergent evolutions as both forms both share the same Gigantamax form. Sandaconda, Dust Devil, Toxtricity. It blends its two base forms and drops to all fours. Centiskorch. I think Centiskorch looks more like a Chinese dragon with its longer body that kind of loops and flows. Again, just kind of what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hatrini, a girl locked away in a tower. Grimmsnarl, Alien. Alcremie, Wedding Cake. Copperajah. Honestly, I can't find what Gigantamax Copperajah looks like or why they would do that to them. I think this is my least favorite design for Gigantamax forms. Duraludon, Skyscraper, possibly the Shard specifically. And then finally, Urshifu, Fierce Deities, Neo, Agio, and Ungio. And then finally, these last four didn't fit any specific categories, but these are special legendary forms, including Primal Kyogre, which is just different colorations, Greek lettering signifying life, which was believed to begin in the ocean. And then Primal Groudon, increased volcanic look, Greek lettering signifying the end of life, believed to be caused by a volcanic eruption. I think the Greek lettering for both of these Pokemon were in their base forms, but I do believe I failed to mention that in my original video, so I'm just going to add it in here. And then finally, Dialga, origin form, Arceus, Killin, Longma, and then Palkia, origin form, Arceus, Centaur, Pegasus, Killin. That is every single Pokemon special forms that I missed in my original video and what they're based on. So please give this video a like, comment anything down below, and subscribe for a lot more to come, including an even deeper dive in Pokemon and what they're based on. I will be doing a series designed to look more like a scientific kind of show, nature show, where I go deeper into Pokemon and what they're based on, each video being its own evolutionary line. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully you guys enjoy those videos that once they come out and show them some support. Here's a hint for what the first subject of that new series is going to be.